Hi everyone, welcome back to SK World. Today in this tutorial, we are going to learn how to hover an element and click using action class in Selenium. This is useful when you need to interact with elements like menus or tooltips. Let's jump into the code and see how to do this. In previous tutorial, I explained about how to handle the alert in a Selenium, in which I explained the how to switch to the alert and get the alert text and print in a console. So let's begin. Here you can view on hover this or enabled. We can view the further options like download spec to jQuery UI. First of all, we need to hover over this element. Then we can view the further options. We can hover on this element by using action class. So let's begin. Copy this URL, open PyCharm, and create a new Python file inside this project and new, and then select this Python file, hover underscore handle, and then click on Python file. After creating this Python file, you need to import the WebDriver and time for initialize the WebDriver. Import this driver, add here. Next, we need to navigate to the URL. So use URL is equal to, and copy this URL and enter. You are here. First, we will navigate to this URL, driver.get, and enter this variable name, which is URL. After navigating to this URL, we need to hover on this element which is enabled. So we can look at this element, right click on this enabled, inspect, and then copy CSS selector, right click on this, copy, and then copy CSS selector. Let's add some wait here after navigating to URL, 3-second wait, and then use is hover is equal to driver dot find element by CSS selector by dot CSS selector. This is first option, and then enter the values of CSS selector there. After hover to this one element, we cannot hover to this element until we use the action class. So we need to add action class here. Action is equal to action change and then driver. This is action class, and then we need to move to this element. So we will use action dot move to element and enter the value hover. Next, we need to perform, then use action dot perform. Now we can easily hover to this element by using action class. After hover to this element, add wait here, time dot select 3-second wait. Let's run this, skip, right click, and then click on run hover. Hover handle is a file name. First, it will navigate to this URL and hover to this element which is enabled. Now we need to click on this back to option. So hover and then right click on this inspect and copy CSS selector, open PyCharm, and then use driver dot find element by dot CSS selector, and enter CSS selector value here. We need to click on this option back to, so we will use here dot click here and move this dot click. Let's run this script. Let's add some weight here for better understanding. Time dot slip and 3-second wait after click on this back to option. Now run this script, right click, run and hover handle. First it will navigate to this URL and then hover to element which is enabled and then click on the back to option. Click on back to option. You can view the further actions in Selenium action Selenium and then click action API. Here you can view the different options in Selenium. Click and hold. We can drag and drop and click and hold to we can handle mouse actions, keyboard actions, scroll by using action class. First we need to add the action class and then we need to move to element and then we can use the pause, click and hold, drag and drop, right click, double click and mouse and keyboard actions by using action class. That's all for today tutorial. If this tutorial helped you understand how to hover and click in Selenium, make sure to like and subscribe to SQL World for more tutorials. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.